Jolene, 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 Jolene.
We are down here at the 2012 Toyota Shongweni Outdoor Expo. One of the country's top country bands, guys. Of course, no introduction needed. Cindy, guys, thank you very much for joining us here today. A bit about what you guys are doing down here in Durban.
Well, we came to play at the Unrehearsed and, of course, here at the Shongweni Polo Club. We did a show yesterday and then last night at the Unrehearsed show, and we're doing one again here today. And it's been such a refreshing move for us just to come down for a few days. And as Stuart said earlier, the audience have been so amazingly receptive to us. We really appreciate that.
So now, Stuart, from your side, do you think the guys down in the KZN South Coast are starting to get a bit of a following for the country style music?
I think so, Jamie. You know, the thing is that you know, the new country stuff that's coming out now is really actually like rock music. You know, it's that's the kind of style it is, and it's far more accessible to a lot of the younger people now. I mean, there's still a following for the old style stuff. You know, like the Dolly Partons and the you know, the other guys like that. But the sort of new movement that was kind of started with a guy called Clint Black around about '91 time. It's got more of an edge to it, you know, and there's great acts like there's the Jason Aldeans, who's even introducing a kind of rap vibe into it as well. And you just got to check these guys out, you know, the Taylor Swifts, Lady Antebellum, Sugarland.
Some great bands out there. They're just really awesome. I mean, the ones that are getting a lot of radio play, obviously the visible ones, but there's some bands out there that people should just Google country music in Nashville, and you will hear some music that will stir your soul.
Now tell me, of course, talking about being visible, it's so important for business as far as music is concerned. I saw I recognized you earlier. I have seen you on TV doing yourselves a song of Jolene, is that correct?
That is correct. We did Jolene, and we got so much coverage from that. I mean, TV3 just went ballistic with it, and it was on like, what, twice a day almost. It was crazy. And everybody suddenly were like, we were in their homes, and people were mobbing us in the street saying, oh my God, we saw you on TV, Jolene, Jolene. And it's been very refreshing for us because we've been in this business a long time, and we've had all. We've had superstars, and we've had just working in bars and wherever we can get it. But because we have so much passion for what we do, that is why we're still standing here today, because this is what it's all about. It's just playing music for everybody.
And tell me, although you guys do rock and you guys are sort of grounded and humble, are you into technology? Do you have a tweet page? Do you have where guys can follow you? Where can we find you guys?
You can find us on all our videos are on YouTube. We have a website. It's www.alter-irving.com. And
Facebook page, Alter Irving Musician Band. We've got a Facebook page. Send us a message. We'll get back to you. We're a little older, so we take a little time. But still, I'm not a tweeter.
I'm still two fingers.
Well, now you can have your choice of men. I could never love again, no. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this with you. Happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do.
All right, guys, last night at Unrehearsed, there must have been a couple of your icons up there that you got to jam a bit with and listen to. What was the highlights of your evening last night?
Well, for me, it was just playing to this audience who were so, like I said, so receptive. The guys, like, you know, I don't know if they knew what to expect, to be honest. I mean, some of them maybe already have seen us before, but when we walked on the stage, you see everybody sort of like checking us out there, you know, because I mean that's the kind of vibe you get in KZN anyway, you know. People want to see what you're doing before they respond, you know. And we just kicked off on the first song, and you could see, wow, this is going to be something really special. And it was a total gas, you know. For us, we just rock out there, you know. I mean, we've been doing it for a long time, like Cindy said, and to play we love coming down here to KZN anyway, you know. And I think it's going to start to happen more and more often, you know, because we're kind of played out as well up in the sort of Gauteng area. You know, we've just been playing there all the time, and we've been saying that we really must come on tour, and we were going to do a mini tour here later in the year, but now it looks like we might be going to Germany as well. So, you know, but playing to the guys down here, and the other thing as well, a lot of our songs, they've never heard them before, but they got them.
And tell me, last night, obviously, did you watch the whole lineup last night?
Absolutely. Last night was just awesome. I mean, the way they put the show on, it is so much goes into it, you know, and people don't actually understand that, but it's so much in the background. And to put on a show of this caliber with these kind of musicians, I mean, every act last night was just superb. And it was cooking and pumping the whole night. I mean, we left at, what, 12 or something? Oh, no, just before 12. And it was still pumping. It was just going. And every act, I mean, Terrence is awesome. Sean Peterson, lovely drummer, the guy on sax. I didn't get all the names and stuff, but these guys were awesome, and last night was just the highlight.
And it kind of gives you a little bit of humble pie and makes you realize that the competition's tough in South Africa as far as musicians. There are some talented people around, you know?
Yeah, we'd love to do it again next year. For us, we are hoping Clyde books us. Clyde, if you don't book us next year, I'm going to...
We'll sort you out big style,
we'll
mate.
sort you out. I've got my 2.6 guns, baby.
All right, so there you guys. Watch out for these guys next year. Probably going to be here, same time, same place. Keep in tune to KulumaTv.com. Cheers.